That side of the stage, and I've been the guy on stage, and I know that when there's 1 minute to lunch, being the guy in between you guys and food and a restroom break is a tough spot to be. So just going to do a couple stories. My slides are full of tons of facts that are going to have a lot of proven basis behind what I'm going to say. I'll talk about a few quick case studies, but we'll really just stay away from the slides. I'll make this pretty brief. Again, my name's Alan Hammer. I'm a senior business development manager. So that is code for a sales guy that is still a sales guy after a few years and not a manager or director yet. And, I had a chance, actually, I was on my phone and I looked up and I'm like, when Amanda was talking about her shoes, I'm like, those are some really cool shoes. And I looked up, I'm like, I know her from South by Southwest. We connected and I'm old because we didn't even have Facebook when I was in college. We still had MySpace. I've been trying to do some retargeting ads on MySpace, and they haven't been going out too well. But I did my first Facebook live stream when I was there for the Jimmy Eat World. Anyone Jimmy Eat World? Okay, sweetness, right? I waited the entire 2 hours for that 1 or 2 songs. But the thing that I did is I did the Facebook Live, and I've only done one ever, and that's the only one I've done. I think I'm up to like a dozen views, so I'm pretty proud of that myself. But as a brand, using any of these technologies, whether it's email marketing, social, an omni-channel experience, which true omni-channel experiences are things that like Starbucks can do, where you're on your phone looking at something, you're in line. You can even order a coffee and have it up on the table as you order pastries. You can reload your card. REI does a really good job, recreational equipment for outdoor. It's kind of high-end. You can be in their store, look at something, look at their inventory of the store. It automatically links it all together. You can purchase at store. You can purchase online. Over 90% of everyone that purchases products these days starts on one medium and ends up purchasing on a different medium. I find that fascinating. I mean, if you're with my wife, I walk into a store, I'm about to take something off the shelf and put it in the cart, and she yells, "Stop." I can save 27 cents on Amazon Prime, and it's already on the way to the house. So being able to kind of do the whole omni-channel experience sounds great. It involves a lot of different technologies, a lot of time and money. I was going to talk a little bit about email and social and how those two can work together. But 2 quick case studies. Red Gold tomatoes. Anyone ever heard of the brand Red Gold? So they're like a small kind of Midwest firm based out of Indiana. They do ketchup and premium tomato products. They had a list of consumers that they built on their email of about 200,000. They wanted to actually drive social from whatever method we suggested. So they're a partner of ours here at Delivra. We provide email marketing automation. I'm sure you guys haven't heard of that before. And email strategy. But we actually provide you a little bit more strategy than just the technology. So there's some great digital marketing agencies out there. There's some great marketing automation suites out there. We typically work with small to mid-sized businesses to help them generate ideas and tactics at a price point that's a little more appealing for small to mid-sized businesses. So Red Gold came to us and said, we want to drive this. What do we do? So we suggested an email campaign to their opted-in subscriber list of folks that had interacted with their brand over the years to say, hey, share this on Facebook or follow us on Facebook and get entered for a chance to win, get this, a free apron. So they wanted to try and match their brand with the giveaway. So it doesn't have to be money, it doesn't have to be gift cards, it doesn't have to be discounts. It's actually better a lot of times if the incentive is not, but it's brand specific. Something that's fun, a little socks with your logo on it. Something like that doesn't cost you a whole lot of money, but allows you guys to interact with folks, get the brand buzz, and have people want to share. Fast forward, they had over 20,000 likes from that one list and over 50% open rate from their email. And they actually got a lot of forwards with their emails, and on their Facebook page, they had to sign up for our email newsletter list to get entered in more contests, and they generated another 10,000 email signups from their social Facebook page. So this is a brand that sells ketchup in grocery stores. And they're a little bit more than that, but at the core, that's what they do. So we were able to help them without even selling online through e-commerce or anything, leverage email and social in that very simple way. And the last case study I'll talk about is MainGate. So you've probably never heard of MainGate. They work with a lot of NFL brands. So they had a medium that they realized at these training camps that they work with, and you get a lot of loyal fans at training camps that come to watch the team practice. So they said, hey, we want to build and grow our email subscriber list from these very dedicated fans of these brands at training camp. So how do we do that? Text to subscribe is a great way to meet your audience where they are. So you can say text Blue Jays, or text Colts, or text a short little keyword to a short code, and it says, thanks so much for your interest. To join our email subscriber list, respond with your email address, and it's just a handshake to get a quick email address. So we were able to generate over 10,000 signups was the goal, and it actually ended up being over I think it was over like 30 or 40,000 signups from this text to subscribe campaign from email marketing. So those are just a few things, a few little tactics of an omni-channel experience that you can utilize, social and email, but true omni-channel in 5 minutes. I can't go into all of that, but it's really incorporating the experience of a brick and mortar, an in-person, your call center, execs at a high level, making it an experience for a consumer to be seamless and holistic, but social and email are a few low-hanging fruit options that you can really take advantage of as a small to mid-sized business to get you going. So that's all I got. I'm Alan from Delivra, and appreciate you guys for being here.